At some point, it happens to everyone. Someone talks down to you, dismisses you, interrupts you, disrespects you as if your presence doesn't matter. And in that moment, something inside you reacts, anger rises, ego flares. You feel the urge to respond, to defend yourself, to prove something. But here's the truth most people never learn. The way you respond to disrespect will either strengthen you or quietly destroy your peace. For centuries, Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca taught a radically different approach. Not passive, not weak, but powerful in a way most people completely misunderstand. Today, you'll learn the Stoic response to rude people and how to protect your dignity without losing control of yourself. Stay until the end, because the final principle is the one that separates emotional reaction from true inner strength. 1. Understand this first. Before you respond to disrespect, you must understand something essential. People do not insult you because of who you are. They do it because of who they are. As Epictetus said, it is not things that disturb us, but our judgments about them. A rude person is not revealing your worth. They are revealing their character, their impatience, their insecurity, their lack of awareness. When someone is disrespectful, it is not a reflection of your value. It is a display of their inner condition. And once you truly understand this, you stop taking it personally. 2. The first mistake most people make. When someone disrespects you, the instinct is immediate. React, defend yourself, raise your voice, match their energy. But this is the trap, because the moment you react emotionally, you hand over control. Now your mood depends on their behavior. Your peace depends on their words. And without realizing it, you've allowed someone else to control your inner state. As Marcus Aurelius wrote, you have power over your mind, not outside events. The Stoic response begins with restraint, not because you are weak, but because you refuse to be controlled. 3. Pause before you respond. The space between stimulus and response is where your power lives. Most people collapse that space instantly. Something happens, and they react without thinking. But the Stoic trains the opposite. When disrespect happens, you pause. You breathe. You observe the emotion rising, but you do not act on it immediately. This pause is not passive. It is deliberate control. It gives you the ability to choose your response instead of being driven by impulse. And that alone separates you from most people. 4. Don't match their energy. Rudeness invites escalation. If someone is loud, you feel the urge to be louder. If someone is aggressive, you feel the need to push back. But matching their energy lowers you to their level. As Seneca warned, the best revenge is not to be like your enemy. When you mirror their behavior, you lose your advantage. Instead, remain calm, speak slowly, stay grounded, keep your tone steady. Calmness in the face of chaos is not weakness. It is control, and control commands respect far more than aggression ever will. 5. Choose your battles wisely. Not every insult deserves a response. Not every rude comment requires your attention. Sometimes the strongest move is to ignore. This is not avoidance. It is discipline. Because responding to everything is exhausting. And more importantly, it gives power to things that don't deserve it. Ask yourself, does this matter in a day, a week, a year? If the answer is no, then your silence is your strength. 6. Set boundaries without emotion. Stoicism does not mean you tolerate disrespect. It means you respond without losing control. There are moments when you must speak. But when you do, speak clearly, not emotionally. You don't need to shout. You don't need to insult. You simply state your boundary. Calm, direct, firm. For example, I don't appreciate being spoken to that way. No anger, no aggression, just clarity. This kind of response is powerful because it shows self-respect without chaos. 7. Detach from their opinion. One of the deepest Stoic principles is this: other people's opinions do not define you. If someone calls you incompetent, does that make it true? If someone disrespects you, does that reduce your worth? Of course not. Yet many people live as if it does. They constantly seek validation. They feel hurt by criticism. They feel threatened by judgment. But as Epictetus taught, if someone speaks ill of you, do not defend yourself against the accusations, but reply, "He did not know the rest of my faults." This is not self-deprecation. It is detachment. You are not dependent on their approval. 8. See the bigger picture. A rude moment is just that, a moment, but your reaction can turn it into something much bigger. Conflict, stress, resentment that lasts for days. Stoicism teaches perspective. Zoom out. This person is one moment in your life. Their words are temporary. Your peace is something you carry with you. Don't trade something lasting for something fleeting. 9. Use disrespect as training. Every difficult interaction is an opportunity, not to prove something to others, but to strengthen yourself. Patience is built in moments of frustration. Control is built in moments of anger. Without challenge, there is no growth. As Marcus Aurelius reminded himself, the obstacle is the way. The rude person is not just a problem. They are practice. Practice for composure. Practice for discipline. Practice for becoming someone who cannot be easily shaken. 10. The final Stoic response. At the highest level, the Stoic response is simple. You remain unchanged, not because nothing happened, but because you are no longer easily disturbed. You don't absorb their negativity. You don't carry it forward. You let it pass like noise in the background, because your focus is not on controlling others. It is on mastering yourself. Conclusion. Rude people will always exist. Disrespect will always happen. You cannot control that, but you can control how you respond. And in that response lies your power. You can react emotionally and lose your peace, or you can respond with clarity and strengthen your character. Because true strength is not shown in how loud you are. It is shown in how steady you remain when others lose control.